So this is the Trump train right here. Can I get a...
Mr. Trump is a businessman. He's never run for office before. He has a vision for this country.
He thrives under pressure. I've sat with him during 7 live finales in front of America, and he always steps up to the plate.
You're fired.
If this was a fight tonight, what's the strategy for Mr. Trump?
Liberty is the cause, freedom is the goal. So he had to be able to, stick and move.
I have a feeling that by the end of this evening, I'm going to be blamed for everything that's ever happened.
Why not?
Why not?
You want to approve Trans-Pacific Partnership. That will be almost as bad as NAFTA. Nothing will ever top NAFTA.
That is just not accurate.
You called it the gold standard of trade deals. You said it's the finest deal you've ever seen. Typical politician. All talk, no action. Sounds good, doesn't work, never going to happen. Just go to her website. She tells you how to fight ISIS on her website. I don't think General Douglas MacArthur would like that too much.
Well, at least I have a plan to fight ISIS.
No, you're telling the enemy everything you want to do. No wonder you've been fighting ISIS your entire adult life. There's a person with a temperament that's got a problem.
Secretary Clinton.
Woo, okay.
Were you happy with Lester's performance?
We were. I think.
I bet you were. Does Hillary feel guilty that Lester had to carry some of her water for him?
That's a ridiculous question.
David, why did Hillary go so negative right from the jump?
She didn't go so negative. I mean,
she did with trickle down and trumped up.
This is an election. It's a contrast, okay?
Does that seem like something you'd do if you were a front runner, go so negative so fast from the get-go?
Elections are contrasts, okay?
Secretary Clinton seemed very weak when it came to law and order. Are you surprised by that?
In terms of stop and frisk, as Mr. Holt tried to say to Donald Trump, it was proved to be unconstitutional because it didn't work, and also it led to racial.
The case is still ongoing, actually. That's incorrect.
I'll talk to another person.
All right. Was Hillary a little low energy, do you think, out there?
She was low energy. This is a big fan of yours right here.
Hey, Melania, how are you?
Big fan.
Good to see you. Good. What was your favorite moment from tonight?
I think talking about trade was great because nobody discusses it, and our jobs are being just absolutely destroyed.
Anything you want to say to Lester Holt? It seems like you guys were debating 2 people, you and Lester and Hillary.
Fine, but I felt it was fine. And they also gave me a defective mic. Did you notice that? My mic was defective within the room.
That guy's not getting paid. And when Donald Trump said, Hillary, you've been doing this for 30 years, and all of a sudden you're coming up with a solution now, do you think that punch landed?
No.
Tell me why.
I think that she...
No, I think that she's experienced, but she has bad experience.
No.
How do you take that?
I don't imagine that's we don't see that as a particularly effective an effective view to launch at her. She's not just. She has is judgment. It's what you've learned through these decades of experience.
Even though Bernie says she does not have good judgment.
She does have good judgment. This is
my world.
Yeah, it's the world. It's his world. It's Jesse's world.
Cut. So enough with the spinners. Here is what real Americans thought about the debate the morning after. Did you watch the debate at all?
No, I was drinking margaritas.
What did you do last night instead of watch the debate?
Oh, last night I got really tired. Me and my friends were hanging out and we had a fight and I went to sleep.
Brilliant.
For shizzle dizzle.
Do you know where the debate was?
Miami.
Long Island.
Hawaii.
Who won last night?
not Hillary Clinton.
Trump killed it.
Oh, Donald Trump.
She beat the out of Donald Trump. It's like a boxing match, right? Hillary hit him with a 1-2. Bing, bing. I'm yelling at the TV. Donald, do something. Do something. Do something. He didn't do it. It was a boxing match.
You said that already! He chumps everyone up. He just shuts everyone's mouth up. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Are you going to vote in November?
I'm going to vote for Donald.
Really?
I didn't see that one coming, no.
Last night in the debate, Hillary didn't, stop and frisk.
She just went on. She ain't stop and frisk. She did what she had to do.
I don't know what that means.
Do you think we should stop and frisk Trump?
Yes, everything. He's packing everything. That's why the ISIS is here.
Trump and Hillary battled over ISIS.
It was nice to see her actually say ISIS.
What's the most important issue facing you in America?
I don't have any problems.
You don't look so good.
Shout out to Rob Monaco for that package. All right, so here's how I saw the debate. Donald Trump won the debate, but lost the post-debate spin. Perception is reality, and Hillary Clinton, with the help of Lester Holt in the media, claimed victory. Bottom line, Trump obliterated Hillary in the first half on jobs, trade, and taxes. It's the economy, stupid, and that's what voters care about, not Obama's birth certificate. Trump faded hard in the second half, and Hillary landed a few shots. There's no disputing that. But Donald's playing a totally different ballgame. He spoke from the heart, more than from the head, and connected with Americans on an emotional level. He spoke with passion and ran up the score so big in the first half, Hillary didn't put up enough points in the second. Trump focused on the American people, and Hillary focused just on Donald Trump. She went negative the whole time. She called him a racist, a sexist, a bigot, and he called her Secretary Clinton. Hillary can only do worse. Trump can only do better. Did Donald get defensive and waste time explaining himself? Yes, because he's a businessman, not a politician who's been trained to dodge and spin. He actually answers the question that's asked. So going forward, in order to regain momentum, Donald Trump must be ready to pivot quickly back to offense. For example, when Hillary calls him a racist, he should say, "I've provided paychecks for tens of thousands of blacks and Latinos. How many of you hired Hillary? 0. When Hillary calls him sexist, he should say, "I called one beauty pageant contestant overweight 20 years ago, and you called millions of our fellow Americans deplorable just last month." When Hillary suggests Trump is shady for paying as little taxes as possible, he should say, "Hillary, your husband pardoned Mark Rich, the biggest tax delinquent in U.S. history, and you're coming after me?" When Hillary says you're risky and can't be trusted with national security, Trump should say, "Hillary, you want to bring in 100,000 risky Muslim refugees, believe in open borders, and are reckless with classified information." And finally, Trump can say, "I'm a man of action who builds skyscrapers, resorts, hotels, and television franchises." What has Hillary done in her whole career? Hillary Care failed as First Lady. She never brought jobs to upstate New York as senator. And as Secretary of State, the entire Mideast caught on fire. And why should we believe anything she says tonight, since the FBI proved she's told lies to us all year? The message is, Hillary is business as usual and cannot be trusted to keep your job and family safe. If you want change, vote for Donald Trump and make America great again. We'll see what happens at the next debate.